Hey everyone, I'm super excited to share this video with you. This month on Accordion Love, and really in music, we're doing a unit called From Practice to Performance. We learn by ourselves. If I say play an E minor, you can play an E minor. This month though, we're taking this practice to performance. We're playing with backing tracks. What I wanted to do was to show you what it's like to take this practice to performance to the real world. So I reached out to a friend that I've never played with before. We kept crossing paths. Her name is Yulia. She's a very accomplished violinist, but we've never played together. We play different styles. So I took my camera over to her house and we recorded for 50 minutes. I'm sharing the first 20 minutes here on YouTube. We talk about music and we actually play songs together, Christmas songs. What would it be like for us to play a Christmas gig together? So the point of this video is both to inspire you that to go out there, go outside of your practice space and meet another musician. And again, if I say this song is an E minor to D, you know what an E minor is. You know what a D is. How do we make that musical? How do we take it from practice to performance? You'll see that the techniques that I use are mostly this. E minor, or what we're practicing, triads and arpeggios. And you'll see that Yulia is an accomplished concert violinist as well as a street performer as well. So how do we meet in the middle? How do we listen? I hope you enjoy the video. Let me know if you have any questions. Leave them in the comments. I could also forward questions to Yulia. And enjoy. Big thank you to Yulia. I'm here with Yulia. Yulia, thank you for doing this.
Not at all, my pleasure.
We texted each other. We met each other, I think, 6 or 7 years ago, and then COVID happened and whatever it is, and we never got the chance to actually play music together, so it's our first time.
He is mostly more organized than I am.
We both have very busy lives. Anyways, amazing. Thank you for 25 minutes. I wanted to show my students what it's like for two musicians to meet that have never played, that might have different styles, but let's say our goal is to come up with 30 minutes of music for Christmas. Or for whatever, for busking. And so let's see what it's like. There's some songbooks there. Are we in tune?
Well, that's a good question. What key is the accordion tuned in?
I don't know, but I could do like a... I'm used to playing with whatever it is, but I'm assuming whatever I can tune to you, because I can't tune these guys.
Okay, so this is going to be kind of entertaining for your group of students who don't know anything about violin. So the first thing that you tune would be the A string.
And I'm not sure if I'm 440 or 442 or any of those.
440, excellent. The fact that you mentioned
frequency.
Frequency. So what would I do if I didn't know whether this is an A? What would the student do? So you have two options. You can use a keyboard to give you a proper A, or you can use a metronome, and the metronome will give you an A. Do you mind if I go?
Yeah, of course, please. Amazing.
So this is a metronome, and the metronome will give me, if I place it right in the middle part, will give me a frequency called A.
Now, does that sound, it sounds good to me, but to your ear, I guess
So
you're
let's
used
see
to.
that. Do I match my A? Fairly close. That's a little bit better. And then the rest of the strings would be played by perfect fifths.
According to that.
So for me, it would be A and E would be next. And then D and A. And then finally G and D.
Amazing.
There you go,
I don't need to touch my instrument.
You're tuned.
Do you have some songs that we could play, that we could start? I see Easy Christmas, instrumental solos. Yeah, I'll accompany you.
We also have the classics. So
5 Christmas carols. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
God rest ye merry gentlemen. Beautiful. My only... Yeah, it's fine.
We can do this one. And then, or we can try the most...
Oh, come all ye faithfuls, beautiful.
Famous ones. And then
I don't
the
know
first
this one.
Noel.
I don't know how to read music,
what if I play for you and see you can come up with the chords?
Yes, but let's do it in order. I like
wanna
the
do it in
first
the order?
one, if you know it. And I'll take photos to
By
show
the way,
the
this
students.
one was stolen from the orchestra. No.
Yulia's played her entire life in
The
orchestras.
Kamla Symphony Orchestra, my apologies. The first violin has been taken by accident. Okay.
So this is God Rusty Merry Gentleman. It doesn't have a chord chart, so I'll let Yulia play and see. I know that the first note is E, E, B, which really tells me it's an E minor with an
We can
E and a
also
B.
transpose. So for example, if you're playing and you can't get to a higher notes and it wouldn't work, I can change the transposition.
Perfect.
So what do your students know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Higher,
there are lessons on transposing. Let's try it in this, or if you want to play in a different key, that works too.
For sure. So this one is in key of G.
Oh, it's in key of G. Got it. E minor is the relative.
So.
Oh, it's G for you.
And then it changes.
Cool. So what do we do? So lovely. Hey, it's our
You're
first time playing
amazing.
together. So
Yeah, I wanted to do this so long for
That's
him.
so cool.
He's so amazing.
So you're not looking at the music. It's there for you.
And he is playing by ear.
So I know the song too, right?
You know the song too?
Yes, yes.
Amazing.
Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to do this. But so really nice. So I'm providing padding, right? I could do harmony, and we could take 3 minutes to say like, how do we play this? Because we play it once through. It's 45 seconds. Now what? Right? I'd love to get into
It's
that.
not enough time for a gig, let's say.
Yeah.
So we're
6
gigging
minutes, we're
together.
done. Where's our
But
money?
I also wanted to notice that a lot of the times what you're trying to teach your students is how to be a natural musician. A
Mm-hmm.
natural musician, you can either have it taught to you or you can have it like it's like a conversation, listening to
Yes.
another person speak. So even though we never performed together, I naturally pulled away when he was playing his what we call a solo. But it wasn't a solo, it was basically you trying to recap of what we played together.
Yeah.
And I stepped back. So a lot of the times it's a fine balance between two musicians. If you play and rehearse together more and more, it becomes
I'm familiar with that
familiar,
conversation.
and that's where things become
Yeah,
fireworks.
it's totally exactly like you said. It's like dancing. It's like a language. If I come in just yelling, the other person's going to say, okay. Versus like stepping back, doing solo and supporting, making sure we know the right chords. That was lovely. So can we take 3-4 minutes to work on the song?
Yeah, for sure. And
I
so
like
there's
starting
there's
like
a bit of a development there later on. A lot of it, because this is orchestral music, it's divided into two parts. So what I did is actually play just the theme. Da 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 dee da dee da dee da dee da da. So it's important to know the song, like Ronald was saying earlier. You know this. Some people might not know it, but it's fairly well known. It comes from the melody by David Willocks, who was the arranger of this melody. I don't know who actually wrote the 5 Christmas Carols. Do you know?
I don't know.
No,
But
who's
also
the
there may
one?
be parts here that I don't know. So we have to kind of like, I have to keep my ears open. I could say, I've learned the song, I know it in this key, but what are the repetitions? And then the conversations. Do we both come together? Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. Do we slow it down? Do we do an oompa? Right? So far it was just like,
I think we did pretty good.
Yeah. Do we want to try it again?
Yeah,
and
for sure.
Play?
From beginning.
I might harmonize with you. I might let
Do
you.
you want to come in together, or do you want to I come in and then you come in? How do you want to do this?
No idea.
Let's do a solo. Let's be the selfish violinist.
Yeah, do it,
who
for
always
sure.
comes in first. Ready?
Yep. I'm very uncomfortable with solos.
Really?
That's why when you did it, I'm like, I want
Oh,
to
no problem. No issues. I'm showing off. Oh, and also one thing I wanted to mention. The text of the melody, the notes themselves, it's very plain. So when Ronan began to play, I saw that he was improvising a little bit. He was
Ornamenting?
Ornamenting.
Ornament, yeah,
Ornaments. And you were also doing a bit of rhythm flexibility.
Yeah.
Now, in real orchestra, you will have a conductor conducting it, and it will be strict, classical, very metronome kind of style.
Yeah.
So if we were to play this in an orchestra, it would really go.
Yeah, can you
it's
show
four
us that
beats in the
first?
bar. Yeah. So 4 beats in the bar, slightly the introduction with, I would say maybe a little bit faster. So, and there would be no what you call flexibility
Yeah,
of
yeah.
the rhythm.
No
It would be
swing.
very even. And this is the difference between classical and beginning to improvise a little bit.
But it has to be that because there are 4, 5, 10 players playing together.
Absolutely. And then if someone was improvising, it would just fall apart.
Yeah.
And the conductor would just go nuts. Out the door. In the classical world, I don't know how it is now, but they're very strict and they will point you out, and there would be, there is no,
Shame.
in front of 200 people of your
Wow.
orchestra members. And so you don't want to be called out, and it's just uncomfortable.
But in a cafe setting, in a party, in a house, I guess as long as the conversation, because I've never played like that, but it'd be interesting to really play on the beat.
You want to do, okay, how about this?
Yeah.
We do one version where you follow me.
Yeah.
And then one version when I follow you with your improvisation.
I love it.
let's
Let's
do
do
it.
let's do it straight, and then
Okay.
without stopping, I'll do a transition where I hold that B7. Da da.
And I got you.
Da, 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 da.
Okay,
So
ready?
cool, yeah.
Okay, so let's do the strict version.
Yeah, I'll let you start, Srututis.
1, 2, 3, 4. And then your version?
Not sure where it's going.
Yeah!
I like the second version better.
It's so good. I love the contrast. It's very difficult to play it straight for me.
for you.
Yeah,
And it was
it's hard to color within the lines.
It was very difficult for me to learn how to improvise. That came in when I took jazz violin.
Got it.
I was completely lost until my instructor at the time told me to look up Stephen Grappelli. For those of you who don't know about Stephen Grappelli, he was a jazz violinist who improvised without any music. He's amazing.
Wow.
So I listened to the whole bunch of Stephen Grappelli and tried to improvise, trying to do the emphasis on trying.
Yeah.
Because I am a classically trained musician. And so that helped.
Yeah, but the classical, it really develops movement, correct posture.
There is no sliding, inappropriate addition other than what the composer wrote. That's what
Got it.
So you cannot add any trills, any slides, or anything
Just
like
what's
that.
written and better played
Just what's written.
precisely.
And if you didn't, that's a
Yeah.
sin. You cannot do this.
Can we try another one?
Yeah, absolutely.
The second one I knew as well. I forget what it was.
I forgot what it was too. It's been a while since we played.
Oh,
Although
Come All Ye Faithful. Beautiful. Beautiful song.
So if I ever lose my bow, I could sing.
Let's do it. Let's play it.
Okay, that one is still in the same key, and it's in the same time signature, 4 beats in the bar.
Got it. Yeah, let's play it. And again, I can't say we're, but it's still this conversation being, I know that Yulia knows what she's doing. There's still eye contact, there's still listening, there's still, where are we holding? Like the fact that we ended that last song together, Yulia was listening, I kind of let go of the rhythm, and Yulia did the pa, pa, pa. Lovely.
We
We kind
finished
of ended it
learning
nicely.
how to improvise and listen to each other is
Big time.
number one when you're playing together with the person. And it also helps if the other person is nice, and Ronan is amazing.
Yeah, and Yulia's amazing too and nice, right? And it's just like in real life. You go to the supermarket, sometimes the person in front of you can have a little bit of chit chat. Sometimes their vibe is, I'm here, and you
But you
stay
have to
far
find
away.
a connection. But if it's someone that you work with, and a lot of the times if it's an orchestra setting or you're in a gig with musicians that you've never played before, you always find common ground for the sake of the music, I think.
100%. You're right. At the end of the
That's
day,
all
we're
there's-
there to
You
make
don't
music,
have
support
you don't
each
have
other.
to love each other, but you have to present the music to the audience first, most because your audience is your goal.
a
Otherwise,
really
you're
good
just
point.
playing in your kitchen for the dogs.
Which is
Can
nice
you see
too.
the dogs?
They're in the background.
They're in the background.
Amazing. Let's do Come All Ye Faithful. What a nice song. I've never played it so slow and it's like there's a regal feeling, right? Like
The title of the song reflects
Come On,
the
Faithful.
seriousness.
Yeah,
the
it's such a
seriousness,
formal song.
but
Beautiful.
also the love. The
Yeah.
love which is supposed to represent the love for